Jack LaLanne trained 60 years. Not the same training, progressively advanced training. Modern people reach plateau. They do same exercises, same weights, same intensity, no progress. They get bored. They quit. Jack LaLanne didn't get bored. He didn't plateau. He continuously advanced. New techniques, new methods, new challenges. 60 years of evolution. How? Advanced training techniques. These aren't necessary for basics, but for continuous progression, they're essential. They prevent plateau. They maintain challenge. They enable 6 decades of improvement. This is his complete advanced training system, the techniques, the methods, the progressions, why he never stopped improving. Like this video and subscribe. We're revealing the advanced methodology that enabled lifetime progression. Why advanced techniques are essential for continued progress. Basic training builds foundation, progressive overload, consistency. This is 80% of results. But at advanced level, basics reach limit. You need more sophisticated approach. Why? Adaptation. Your body adapts quickly to stimulus. Same exercise, same way creates plateau. Your body stops responding. Neurological adaptation. Your nervous system adapts. The same movement pattern becomes automatic. No more challenge, no more growth stimulus. Joint stress. Simple progressions eventually create excessive joint stress. You can't keep adding weight. You need different approach. Mental engagement. Basic training becomes boring. Advanced techniques create mental engagement. Engagement drives consistency. Advanced techniques address all of these. They create novel stimulus. They challenge nervous system differently. They manage joint stress. They maintain engagement. This is why Jack LaLanne never stopped progressing. He advanced techniques constantly. Exercise variation progressions. Jack LaLanne didn't do same exercise, same way forever. Simple progression, push-up, to incline push-up, to decline push-up, to weighted push-up, to one-arm progression, to diamond push-up, to handstand push-up. Each variation creates different challenge, different angle, different requirement. Neural adaptation is overcome, progression continues. He applied this progression to every movement, different grips, different angles, different ranges, different tempos. Example, pull-ups. Grip width variations, tempo variations, weighted variations, assisted variations, isometric variations. Each provides distinct stimulus. This systematic variation prevented plateau indefinitely. Same movement pattern never stayed the same, always evolved. Modern people often repeat same exercise, same grip, same way. They plateau, they think they've hit a limit. His approach, variation progressions, same movement family, different variations, continuous challenge. Specialization training phases. Advanced training employed specialization phases. For specific periods, training focused on a specific goal. Upper body emphasis. For 8 to 12 weeks, training focused on building upper body strength or muscle. Volume allocated heavily to pushing and pulling. Lower body emphasis. For 8 to 12 weeks, focused on lower body development. Squat and hinge variations emphasized. Energy system phase. For 4 to 6 weeks, focused on power or endurance development. High intensity or high volume phases. Skill phase. For 4 to 6 weeks, focused on advanced movement skills. Handstands, complex variations, technical mastery. Each phase ran specific duration, then rotation. Different focus next phase. This prevented boredom, prevented overuse, prevented incomplete development. Modern people often train everything equally forever. They plateau, they burn out. His approach, periodized specialization. Each phase develops specific quality. Rotation ensures complete development. Periodization in training cycling strategies. Periodization means planning training in cycles, not just repeating the same program. Macro cycle, year-long planning, 4 specialization phases, coordinated progression. Mesocycle, 4 to 8 week blocks, specific training goals, progressive advancement. Microcycle, weekly structure, daily variation, progressive overload management. Example macrocycle, Weeks 1 to 8, strength phase, heavy weights, low reps, long rest. Weeks 9 to 16, hypertrophy phase, moderate weights, moderate reps, moderate rest. Weeks 17 to 24, endurance phase, light weights, high reps, short rest. Weeks 25 to 32, deload and recovery, light volume, skill work, recovery emphasis. Then the cycle repeats, but new starting point, a higher baseline. This approach meant constant novelty, constant progression, no plateau indefinitely. Modern people train the same way year-round. Boring, plateau, inevitable. His approach, strategically planned cycles, progress in multiple directions, continuous advancement. Energy system training and performance development. Energy systems are anaerobic, short intense, aerobic, longer moderate, and lactate threshold, in between. Advanced training developed all three, not just strength. Anaerobic protocol, short intense bursts, 30 seconds high intensity, 90 seconds recovery. Repeat 8 to 10 times. Aerobic protocol, sustained moderate intensity, 20 to 40 minute continuous activity at moderate heart rate. Lactate threshold protocol, sustained high intensity, 3 to 5 minute sets at hard but sustainable intensity. Each developed different energy system, each had performance benefits, each created different adaptation. LaLanne's training included all three. Strength was foundation, but conditioning was serious development. At 95, he still had conditioning. Why? Because he had trained conditioning for decades. Modern people often neglect conditioning, train only strength, then wonder why they fatigue easily. His approach? Balanced energy system development, complete conditioning, complete performance. Supersets, compound methods, and advanced combinations. Supersets, 2 exercises performed back-to-back with no rest. Creates high volume quickly. Challenges cardiovascular system. Example, push-ups into dips, no rest between. Trisets, 3 exercises in sequence, even higher volume. Giant sets, 4 or more exercises in sequence. Compound methods, combining single joint and multi-joint, create complete activation. Example, rows into pull-ups into lat pull-downs, activate back completely. Flow training, continuous movement sequences, multiple exercises flowing together, create training rhythm, maintain intensity. LaLanne used these methods regularly. They increased training density, maintained challenge, developed complete capability. Modern people often rest too long, lower intensity, lower stimulus. His approach? Intelligent density, maximize stimulus per unit time. Advanced techniques enable this. Time under tension manipulation. Time under tension, how long muscle is under load, typically measured per set. Slow tempo, 3 seconds down, 1 second up, 40 to 60 seconds per set. Creates metabolic stress, builds muscle. Moderate tempo, 2 seconds down, 1 second up, 30 to 45 seconds per set. Balanced approach. Fast tempo, 1 second down, 1 second up, 20 to 30 seconds per set. Power development. LaLanne varied tempo strategically, different adaptations from different tempos. Heavy weight low reps, similar time under tension but different stimulus, strength. Lightweight high reps, similar time under tension but different stimulus, endurance. Tempo variation created stimulus variation. Same weight could create different adaptation through tempo change. Modern people often ignore tempo, rush through reps, suboptimal stimulus. His approach? Strategic tempo variation, manipulate time under tension, create novel stimulus, continue progression. Isotension in isometric training mastery. Isometric, tension without movement, hold position, build strength at specific angle. Example, hold top position of a push-up for 30 seconds. Isotension, creating maximum tension in movement, squeeze at the top of the lift, create additional stimulus. LaLanne used isotension extensively. Every rep ended with squeeze, maximum contraction, maximum stimulus. Benefits: increased activation, improved mind-muscle connection, additional fatigue stimulus, plateau prevention. He also used pure isometric work, holding positions, building strength at specific angles. Modern people often move through range without emphasis on contraction, suboptimal stimulus. His approach, emphasis on contraction, isotension built into every rep, isometric work as specialization, maximum muscular stimulus. Mind-muscle connection in neurological development. Mind-muscle connection, conscious attention to muscle being trained, feeling activation, creating maximum recruitment. This is learned, requires attention, requires practice, separates advanced from basic training. LaLanne mastered this. He could feel every muscle working, could create maximum activation, could isolate specific muscles. Training with mind-muscle connection creates different stimulus, higher recruitment, better adaptation, better results. How to develop? Reduce weight, focus on activation, slow movements, feel movement, concentrate on muscle working, isolate if needed, single joint movement, progressively increase load while maintaining connection. This neurological development separates efficient from inefficient training. It enabled his advanced progression. Modern people often train without conscious attention, move weight, no activation awareness, suboptimal stimulus. His approach? Develop mind-muscle connection, train with conscious attention, maximize neurological recruitment, maximize stimulus. Range of motion expansion and joint health. Range of motion expands with training. More range enables more stimulus, more strength at more angles. Full range training. Train through complete range of motion, develops complete strength, develops complete mobility. Progressive deepening, gradually increase range. Week 1, partial range. Week 2, slightly deeper. Progressively expand. LaLanne trained full range. He maintained mobility across lifetime. His joints remained healthy. Why? Full range training creates adaptive stimulus. Muscles and connective tissue adapt. Joints remain healthy. Mobility maintained. Partial range training, common in advanced lifting, creates strength but limits range. Over time, mobility declines. His approach? Maintain full range, expand range when possible, preserve mobility, preserve longevity. Eccentric phase emphasis and loading strategies. Eccentric phase, lowering portion of a lift, controlled lowering, creates powerful stimulus. Eccentric emphasis, slow eccentric, normal concentric, 3 to 4 second eccentric, 1 second concentric. Eccentric overload, external load during eccentric, lower more weight than you can lift, creates intense stimulus. LaLanne emphasized eccentric heavily, controlled lowering, 3 to 4 second descent, built strength this way. Eccentric emphasis created muscle-building stimulus without excessive weight, joint-friendly, plateau preventing. Modern people often rush eccentric, quick lowering, suboptimal stimulus. His approach? Slow eccentric, create mechanical tension, build muscle, prevent plateau. Velocity training and explosive power development.
Velocity training, moving explosively, develop power output. Fast eccentrics and concentrics, explosive movement, develops power, develops fast twitch fibers. Plyometrics, jumping, bounding, develop explosive capability. Jack LaLanne incorporated velocity work, not constantly, but in specialization phases. Power development creates real-world capability, explosiveness, responsiveness, athletic quality. Modern people often focus purely on slow hypertrophy, never develop power. His approach: balance power with strength in hypertrophy, complete development, complete capability. Rest-pause sets, drop sets, and advanced fatigue methods. Rest-pause set. Work to near failure, rest 15 to 20 seconds, resume set, work to failure again, creates high stimulus. Drop set. Work to failure, reduce weight, immediately continue, another set with lighter weight. Compound set. 2 exercises for same muscle, back to back, create complete fatigue. Jack LaLanne used these advanced methods, but strategically, not constantly, during specialization phases. These methods create intense stimulus, plateau prevention, mental challenge, advanced difficulty. Modern people often never use advanced methods. Easier, less challenging, lower stimulus. His approach, strategic use of advanced methods, high intensity when appropriate, plateau prevention, continuous challenge. Your advanced training system. Here's how to implement his system. Step 1. Master basics first, progressive overload, consistency, foundational movements. This is foundation. Step 2. Introduce exercise variations, different angles, different grips, different ranges. Step 3. Implement specialization phases. Pick a focus, train that focus, 4 to 8 weeks. Step 4. Plan macro cycle, 4 different phases, coordinated progression. Step 5. Develop mind-muscle connection, reduce weight, focus on activation. Step 6. Manipulate tempo in time under tension, create novel stimulus. Step 7. Add isometric work, holding positions, building strength at angles. Step 8. Increase range of motion, gradually deepen movement. Step 9. Implement advanced methods strategically, rest pause, drop sets when appropriate. Step 10. Cycle continuously, always evolving, always challenging, never plateau indefinitely. Drop a comment. What's your biggest training plateau? Have you tried specialization training? Share this with someone looking to break through. The mastery of progression. His advanced training gave him something modern people lack: indefinite progression. He never stopped improving. Different phase, different focus, different method, but always advancing. This required sophistication, technique, planning, knowledge, but it enabled 60 years of improvement. Your body will respond to appropriate stimulus. Keep changing stimulus, keep progressing. Subscribe if this resonates. Share with someone stuck in training. Implement advanced methods. Your progression will continue indefinitely. This is his legacy on advanced training. Not a secret, a system. Progressive, sophisticated, endlessly advancing.